conference from Nanometrics. Today I have a meeting with the Rugby Union in the office of the Rugby Union in Hong Kong. We are asking a few questions to Sam Pinder as well as Michael Wan regarding the tickets and wristbands and detectors we have been providing for Rugby 7 2017. So, well, good afternoon. Thank you very much for your time. So first of all, would you mind to share your responsibility and Rugby Union and particularly for Rugby 7?
Sure. I actually head up the event, so I'm in charge of the marketing, the logistics, the operations, the brand development and all of the events that are around the Hong Kong Sevens. It's my full-time role at the Hong Kong Rugby Union, and that's what I've been doing for the last 4 or 5 years.
I sort of manages the stadium operations side of things, so in terms of looking after the players' welfare at the school, anything that happens in the stadium. So I've been with the union for about 2 years now, so that was my second Sevens now, which is gone.
Now, Rugby Sevens in Hong Kong itself is a famous and large event. Now, could you share with us how Rugby Sevens in Hong Kong is different from other sports events, other rugby events?
Okay, well basically Hong Kong Sevens has been around for 42 years, and I think with that, the history that comes with the event has become synonymous with Hong Kong and a regular sort of family outing or an event that's going to happen every year that people seem to go along to. We've got many people that come to the Sevens that generally sit in the same seats or have done or have not missed the Sevens for 20 years and so forth, so it becomes part of people in Hong Kong's lives. That's probably the first part. We are one of 10 tournaments that are on the World Series, and with that I think we've sort of got the title as the Sevens, the best Sevens in the World Series. The teams seem to enjoy playing here. We have large numbers that come to the event. We've sold out for 13 years in a row, and it's very popular both on our social media platforms and on the TV side of things as well. So we are the biggest sort of Sevens event around, and I think with that, you know, our role is generally to try and improve it and continue that on.
Sold out for 13 years in a row.
Yep, 13th year in a row.
Yeah. But now, in frame of fans, or within this many years of conducting this event, how many persons actually come to the Rugby Sevens every year?
Sure, we've got 40,000 tickets, obviously, inside the stadium. That's over 3 days. Now we sell the tickets as 3-day packages, so you know there's 120,000 people that attend the Sevens every year. From that, I think you know we looked at about 118,000 people turned up this year. It was one of the highest that we've had recorded in the past sort of 10 years. Outside of the Sevens, we've got extra events that also bring in another 120,000 people that have touch points outside. So, you know, we're looking upwards of 250,000 people that are involved or come to a Sevens event during that week.
Would it be correct to say that Hong Kong Rugby Sevens is potentially the most commercial or commercially the most viable or biggest event in Hong Kong per year?
Hard to say because I don't know the commercial of other events. Obviously, you know, there's other events in Hong Kong that are doing very well for themselves and getting bigger as well. So, which is great for Hong Kong, and it's great for Hong Kong tourism.
Yeah, terrific. Now, as we speak today a bit more about this entry systems, how fans are entering the stadium and how they exit and re-enter. Yeah. Certainly, for such a massive event, there are many considerations from the organizer perspective. Now, what, in your opinion, are the most important factors you need to consider in order to decide how the fans can enter, exit, and re-enter the event? Sure.
Look, we look for a company that's number one, trustworthy and dependable, and we've very much found that with Nanometrics over the last 5 years. On top of that, the professional services that you've provided the Hong Kong Rugby Union have been outstanding. So,
yeah. Now, our cooperation with Rugby 7 started in 2013, and this was we got aware that we potentially could be of good service for Rugby Union because there was something happening in 2012. Yeah, there was some counterfeit tickets detected or found. Now, could you share with us what happened at 2012 and what were the impacts or what were the troubling points for Rugby Union?
Yeah, sure. Like I said, we've sold out for 13 years. There's demand for tickets. There's people outside selling tickets. There is a lot of people trying to get into the event. 2012 just happened to be one of these years where people came up with counterfeit tickets, and we found a number of them trying to get into the stadium using counterfeit tickets, which obviously didn't give our event any credibility, and it disappointed a lot of fans. So our next year, the ticket side of things was our number one sort of improvement, and hence we started talking to yourselves to eradicate that problem.
So what has been the experience with Rugby Union using this new type of tickets?
Well, I think from the first point we can say is since 2013 we haven't had one counterfeit ticket found between yourselves or us or the stadium, so that's the number one tick in the box. The other side of things, we've restored the credibility to the ticketing system. The last 5 years have gone very well, and the process of people getting their tickets to getting inside the stadium has worked very smoothly. So from that part, I think we've come a long way since 2012.
Very good to hear. Well, this then would be the broader perspective. Now, Michael, can I ask you about this year? How has been the experience for Rugby Union using this year's ticket, wristbands, and detector system?
This year's been great actually. We basically came up with a solution to combat some of the difficulties that we have with wristbands, re-entry wristbands, and then Nanometrics obviously provided us with some solutions, which is here. You can see there. It's provided a much more secure wristband that we had before, and this year's the feedback from the stadium was very positive in terms of there was no connotations whatsoever, so it was very good.
Now, in Hong Kong there is a unique combination of job sharing between organizing an event and then also managing the event itself, which could be done by the Hong Kong Leisure Cultural Department. Now, how has been the gate controllers who were provided by the government department? How have they received or perceived the use and the application or the entry and exit of the fans?
Yeah, like I said before, so they've been great. So they found it very easy, simple to use. It was very because the staff came in and then they basically just scan and then learn to do the process, and then it's provided like a very good experience for both themselves and the visitors to the stadium as well.
From my experience working with Rugby Union together, I can say that there has been a continuous and very robust, a robust process of continuous improvement. Every year there has been tiny changes made to the entry, to the ticket, and so we have been getting better every year in this particular aspect of the event. Now, when you look into the future, like 1, 2, or 3 years, what could be the changes and applied to the entry, to the tickets, to the wristbands, to entry and exit of the gates, which you feel would be important for the Rugby Union?
That's a tough one. Like I think we've got to a point where we are very happy with the system that you've provided. We are probably one of the few events that haven't got online ticketing at this stage, where you can download your ticket onto a PDF. We're very much a physical ticket that's provided and so forth. I'm probably more of the opinion that if it's not broken, don't try and fix it. So we probably won't be moving away from the current system that you've provided with us for the last 5 or so years anytime soon. But if you're looking down the track, with a new stadium and everything, with 7, 8 years over in Kai Tak, the thoughts around that and the advances in technology, maybe there's a chance then we'll probably move to a different sort of ticketing system and everything. But at this stage, I think we're very happy with what we've got.
Okay. Yeah, great. So overall, would the rugby union recommend to other association or organizers of event to use this type of entry and re-entry system which has been provided by Nanometrics?
No, very much so. We can't speak any more highly than what we've already done so today. We feel that the service that you provided to the Hong Kong Sevens, and particularly the Hong Kong Rugby Union over the last 5 years, has been exemplary. We have slight minor adjustments every now and again from year to year, like you mentioned, but in the whole, it's a professional service and very dependable and very trustworthy that you provided with us, and we're very thankful.
All right, so this is the end of our interview. Thank you very much for your time. Yeah. So today we spoke about the Rugby Sevens in Hong Kong, where Nanometrics provided wristbands, tickets, as well as tagger detectors. And we are happy to have this positive comment from you today. So thank you very much.
Yeah, awesome.